Welcome to another edition of Hollywood Clowning Black Women. What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy Sotomayor. This is another episode of Hollywood Clowning Black Women. Hashtag H.C.B.W. Now, before the video I put up about the skit the black woman did on Saturday Night Live this past Saturday night could even die down, someone in the comment section sent me something else that you guys should take a look at. That person's name is a YouTuber by the name of Jones, J-O-N-E-Z 2020. The number is 2020. And what he or she wrote was, "Damn, I can't even finish watching this garbage." Talking about the video of the black woman making fun of slavery and rape. He writes again, "What the fuck? SMH." Shaking my head. Then he put this link in there, and it was a link to a video of where Saturday Night Live decided to make fun of Donald Sterling. But take a look and see who really got made fun of.
I have also tried to fix the transgressions in my personal life. I have parted ways with my half-black mistress, Mistress, and I am proud to announce that I have upped my limit a little bit, and now I have a mistress that's 3/4 black. Kayla, come in here, darling. Come on, look at this one, huh? All right.
Listen, I know y'all are like, she don't have no dignity. You know what I do have? A new Lexus ICS convertible. Oh, what's that? Y'all don't have one? I know you don't. You think I care what y'all think of me? I have sex with this. I don't give one damn. Feels like a leather tent just collapsed on me. But I'm paid. Later, haters.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's a doll. What a doll.
Jones 2020, thank you for sending me this. Let's run down how Hollywood was able to clown black women more than once on one show, and yet you have no backlash. As a matter of fact, the Huffington Post hailed it as a wonderful skit. Funny how they took aim at Donald Sterling and nailed it. A lot of black people had nothing to say. Now, maybe black people didn't see it. But then Saturday Night Live has more black people watching it than, let's say, people watching my stuff. Now, a lot of people told me earlier about my other video, they said, well, you're downplaying how popular you are. And maybe that's true. But I do understand that I am on YouTube. I do understand that I speak to the sensibilities of Americans and hopefully black Americans. And I started this Hollywood Clowning Black Women basically to jump on top of what I do. What I do is I talk about the news and how the news takes a shot at black people and black people don't get it. In the process of me doing that, a few black people got mad and said I should be killed. So I'm hoping, just hoping, that maybe those black people who think I should be killed, and you know who you are, let's see if after this second bout with Saturday Night Live on one night, let's see if you do something because you love black women and you protecting black women. If nothing happens after this, this will let you know that everyone who's against me is a fraud, is a straight up fraud. Because again, Saturday Night Live has real actors, real actresses, real show, whatever it is, and they're popular because remember, I'm just making stuff up. I'm not popular at all. No one wants to have anything to do with me. Well, people are having something to do with them. They're able to get big stars to come on there and act. In this show, they actually had the two of the cast from the new Spider-Man movie on there, Emma Stone, and I think his name is Andrew Garfield. And they're actually dating in real life, so beautiful. Let me tell you what I saw in this skit. The black woman who on there, her name is Kayla. I do not know the actress who is playing her, and I don't want to say her name wrong or get the wrong person. So let's just go with the name that was given, Kayla, who's the actress who she was playing. Kayla was the new 3/4 black girlfriend of Mr. Donald Sterling. I must admit, the last part of this skit was very funny, and you can go find it. I'll probably put the link in there. The last part of the skit was actually very funny because it was done real well by Keenan, Kale, whichever one it is. He did a great job. They didn't really say much. He just pointed out how hypocritical the NAACP was. But this woman, black woman, who's the new Donald Sterling substitute for V. Stiviano, This woman had, gosh, let me see. Blonde, ridiculously fake weave, check. Loud mouth, check. Rude, check. Tattoos up and down her arm, check. Gold digger, check. Disrespect, check. All right, guys. The checklist has been run down. And after checking out the checklist, what you have is that this is every stereotype that you can have towards a black woman. Loud, out of control, moving around, have to pull a dress up and stuff like that. Just a horrible individual that no one in their right mind would find themselves dating. This same horrible individual was displayed for the world by this white show written by whites, mostly Jewish whites, and a few black females, as you noticed from the last video. But where's the outrage on this one? Where's the outrage that said, your mama black, it making your mama look bad, it making your aunt look bad, Tommy is making everybody, your family look bad. Tommy said he want Georgia, an army of George Zimmermans. He said it's okay for Paula Deen to keep calling people niggas. What you gonna say about this? Huh? Huh? Nothing, huh? You gonna say nothing? Because we are like dogs. Black people have only been adept at attacking each other. It's normalized for us to attack each other, to fight each other, to go after each other. Because that's the only form of success we will ever see. This episode of Hollywood Clowning Black Women is just like every other episode of Hollywood Clowning Black Women. But you know what has never happened? You know what has never happened once? Not one of the people who I've discussed have ever been attacked. As a matter of fact, one of the fools took the video I did about Wendy Williams. And in Wendy Williams telling one of the wives in there to get pregnant, regardless of if the husband wants one. That fool watched that whole video and came away and now is telling people I said, it's okay for black men to go out and kill black women. And we can't have that kind of rhetoric in our community. We can't. When anybody with common sense, nobody saw that video and thought that. Not even Wendy Williams. But you surely didn't hear him attack the idea of what Wendy Williams said about how you could screw over a man. Now, if you have a problem with what I say, one, it'd be nice if you said what I said. But two, it'd be nice if you did point out that I was right about that. But that's not what we're gonna do. See, Hollywood can attack black women as long as it's a white face or a black female face. Black females attack black females all the time. Black females belittle. Black females bash, as they call it, black females all the time on television and in the streets. But you never hear anything about it. But if the face is a black man telling black women, look at how the world is viewing you. If you don't stop, this view will stay the reality. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's simple. Not only should you change, but you should stand up and demand change from your fellow sisters. But that's probably why my audience and the women who listen to my show and call my show don't call the show and sound like a bunch of dudes cussing and yelling, fuck, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm the type of bitch, you know what I'm saying? I cut you. I'm so grateful that the black women who listen to my show, who follow me on Twitter, who comment on my Facebook page, aren't like that. And they don't like women like that. So when you see black women being portrayed like this on Saturday Night Live, remember, black women only get outraged when black men say something about them. Or the object of their eye, white men, are saying something about them and not laughing with them, laughing at them. Well, black women, please remember this. After watching this skit and the previous skits, and even the ones I'm going to put up in the future, white men are never laughing with you. They're always laughing at you. And now the majority of the world has joined in. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. This is Hollywood Clowning Black Women. Oh, and P.S. I hope you do realize that the biggest way he's making fun of black women right now is that the closer you are to black, the farther you are down the food chain, and the easier you are to pick up. Because he bought the half-breed Bentleys and Ferraris. They had dudes buy you a drop-top Lexus. I'm just saying. And look at how you came in front of the world, the character, and said you don't care what they think. You don't care how racist the man is, as long as you get yours. The biggest sellout, the biggest coon, the biggest whatever word you want to use to the black community would be the black woman. No one else will sell her soul to try and replace the white woman, or at least be somewhere on the same level in the white man's eyes than the black woman. And these skits prove it, simply because these black women can't say no to a job that's insulting their own image. At least that's what they tell us when we try to tell them something about it. Now I'm out.
As I walk the streets of Hollywood Boulevard, thinking how hard it was for those who starred in the movies, portraying the roles of butlers and maids, slaves and hoes. Many intelligent black men seem to look uncivilized when on the screen. Like I guess I figure you to play some jigaboo on the plantation. What else can a nigga do? And black women in this profession, as for playing a lawyer, out of the question. For what they played, Aunt Your Mama is the perfect term. Even if now she got a perm. So let's make our own movies like Spike Lee. Cause the roles being offered don't strike me as nothing that the black man could use to earn. Burn, Hollywood, burn.